Hey everyone, and I'm back again, and this time I'm using the back to school embellishment kit from Scrapping Fun Kits. So as you can see, I was starting to play around and I was wondering what I'd put on the background, and I had this pretty brilliant idea to grab this A4 lined piece of paper from an old school book, and I just used my tiny attacher to staple it right to the page there, and I just put some double-sided tape down the bottom, which is what I'm mucking around with there. So as you can see, I've got quite a few embellishments there to the left that came in the kit, and I've got this paper that I'm trying to see if it will work or not, but I didn't want it that way because if you could see, the letters are not the right way up, so that was bugging me, even though I tried for a fair while. Anyway, this is a quite simple layout. I just sped it up a little, but it's not a very long video because it just came together so nicely. And that has been partly because of the great way that Raylene has put the kits together. So definitely go check out Scrapping Fun Kits because they have got some awesome kits coming out, some ones that are already out that are available, including this back to school one. And we all know here in Australia, back to school has just happened in the last couple of weeks for people, and you want to be scrapping all those beautiful, glorious photos of those little children in their uniforms again. Oh, and some are big, high school and things like that. But there is some amazing embellishments here that you want to get on pages, I would imagine, because as soon as I opened this kit and started creating, I could not stop. It just came to, three layouts came together in a matter of minutes, and I luckily filmed them for you all to be able to watch. There is a blog post to go with them as well, so check out the links below. That way you could click the link to subscribe, you could click the link to check out the blog post, check out other people's blog posts in the design teams, and have a good old time. So there's this beautiful crochet red apple that came in the kit, and I have never seen anything like it before, as per usual when I'm working with these kits. But it's just so beautiful. Went so well with that journaling spot there that I had to add it in here as a nice big embellishment to get me going on the page. So add it on that blackboard piece, and I'm sort of just making a cluster to the right of my photo. And with that background paper, the lined paper, it didn't really need much more. So it was really cool that I just added this embellishment cluster and then called it done. So there was that beautiful flare that I'm sticking on, and these beautiful banners. I love recess and I love lunchtime, because last year my son, what he used to tell me was that he used to love recess and lunchtime the best because he got to play all day. Not that he hated school or anything, but it just wasn't the best thing about it. It's quite normal for children, really, isn't it? But his favourite subject is maths, so that was pretty funny and pretty cool. Anyway, this morning, which was the 2016 first day of school, we were racing to the bus stop, and I just realised that I hadn't taken photos. So we stood on the island in the middle of the street and took some photos of my sons, which is quite funny. I got them done in the end, but it would have been lovely to have them in front of the house where we normally have the photos taken. However, I got the job done, and that's all that mattered in the end, really, wasn't it? And it has a funny story to tell from it anyway. So I've got these little metallic blue flowers that I've stuck on here, like little sprinkles of goodness, some little embellishment sprinkles. And I'm just going to put in some journaling here, just using a fine Sharpie. Nothing too creative in the pen department. Something that you could grab at Woolies and Coles or any kind of shop here in Australia. So I'm sure I'm just journaling about my son and whatnot, which would be pretty logical, because who else would I be journaling about when it's a photo of my son? That was pretty silly. Anywho, just coming to the end of it. I don't think I do too much more after this journaling. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh yes, so I'm just adding some scribbly border here to the photo, just because I didn't add any layers behind it, but I just needed it to pop a little more. Anyway, enjoy the close-ups, check out the links below, and have a great day. Bye.